Right.
I thought Calvin was frozen for a minute. That was funny. I was like, is he about to race? And then he got up really fast.
All right. Well, we are live streaming on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and other
Mhm.
channels. Good morning, guys. It is our weekly Monday We Huddle. And just glad to be here. I know that spring break for a lot of people, and Cindy, Paul, and I, and and Calvin, not Colin. Colin was FOMO the whole time. We went to Cabo, and we were meeting with leadership, and I took 26 pages of notes, so I'll have some content to be creating. But yeah, I'll have Paul take it away today.
Awesome, man. Hey, first off, thanks for inviting me to Cabo. That was truly an amazing event to be around such great, humble people. The leadership of this company is amazing. It just puts me at ease of, hey, I just got to work hard because the leadership's headed in the right direction. I don't got to steer the ship. They got the platform going. I just got to rock and roll. So first off, thanks for inviting me to that. And welcome back, Colin. Good to see your face. And so my wins for the week, uh, Patrick Stringer was one of the speakers, and he talked about AI. He actually gave us a lot of information for free. And I'm a doer. So once I saw that, I started activating it. I actually got my website going yesterday. He said in part of his piece that you can create a website in 30 minutes. I was like, all right, let's give this a shot. It works. And so I did that. I'll share that with everybody on this call here pretty soon. And then I also did all of this stuff to get Chat GBT to understand who I am, my branding, what I want to accomplish, what are my goals when it comes to this team in real estate. So I did everything he asked me to do there. So I got all that accomplished. So that excited me to knock all that out and to get all my YouTube videos. I've got a year of content already for emails. I just don't have my email system set up, but I've got it already set up. And then my next win was thanks to Joel. Thank you so much. I have 6 FLAs. Now I have 1 FLQA because Joel helped me so much in getting that QA. And I appreciate you, Joel. This company couldn't happen with people like you because I don't know what I'm doing. And that is really a benefit to who we are. If you're out there building, this company's real, man. I don't know what I'm doing. And I got this man, Joel, who's out there working for someone on our team. And I appreciate you, Joel, a whole bunch, and all the mentors out there. People like me couldn't make it without it. So I got big goals. I want to go 100 wide, and I can't do it without the Joels of the world. So thank you, my friend.
We just need to duplicate Joel, right?
Yeah.
All right, Judy.
Hey, good morning. Paul, I love that you're a doer. I'm the same, high D, so that's amazing. I really had FOMO too because, well, I want to be in Cabo, but Daniel did invite me, so thank you, Daniel, and our company, and thank you for this call and everybody that's showing up because, yeah, it is spring break. My kiddo's still sleeping. But my wins for this past week, I've got 2 leases that will be executed today. So that's pretty good. And then I've got 1 developer that I just started to work with. And Joel, I wanted to give Joel props because he's been helping me with everything. Not sure how he does it, but he's helping me with a couple of clients as well.
He does it with 10 coffees.
Makes sense.
Does he? All right, Cindy.
Hi everyone. So Andy couldn't make it, but I went ahead and share his wins. He has 1 closing last week while we're in Cabo. So that's the amazing thing about this business. And I had a chance to tag along with the whole team, and I can see amazing speakers up there, and reflecting back to our team, and that is something that is doable, right? You go and you see other people's success, and then you come back, you bring it back, and then you're gonna start sharing and holding each other's accountability. But my win is actually I have to give big thanks to Daniel Ng because he invited us to his church for a last couple of weeks. So I have, I went to church. Yesterday was my second time, and it I'm not sure how to share this, but it's actually a meant to be. I shared with him this morning. It's just like 1 hour, but it's like a meditation for me. I feel so peaceful. I feel very connected, and so far, so that's our wins. So thank you, Daniel, and thank you everyone else.
That's a big win. Thank you, Cindy and Andy, for coming in and attending the invite. And really, it's not my doing. It's all him above. So, all right, we got Peggy. Peggy, I
Hello,
want to
good
see how
morning,
you just do this
everyone.
little circle thing. Kind of cool.
That's my circle. And that's the topic of what I'm talking about today. So I started going through my circle of influence, my COIs, what I call them. And these are people that I've done business with over the years, people that I know that have the potential to introduce me to people. And I started calling on them last week. So that resulted in 2 client meetings this week, another meeting for two COIs that are recommended for my list of COIs. So they're warm calls. And that's how the net starts. That's how the filtration system starts. I just start filtering through them, and it turns into warm leads, and then it turns into business, and it turns into being able to help people. So I'm super excited. I was there in Cabo in spirit. I did have a margarita. It was virgin margarita, but I was there in spirit, and I'm just so inspired by you guys every day, the people that are showing up and doing it. And I know we're all doing it with a big, big heart, and that means everything to me. So I appreciate everybody here, Daniel, Paul, your guidance and leadership. And everybody here is just part of an amazing team. And I have 2 people that want to join EXP. So I need to get together with Paul this week and have him screen them. And when they work out, to meet Daniel and just keep growing this team.
All right. Thank you, Peggy.
So thanks, you guys.
Thank you. All right. We got Rick Davis in the studio.
Good morning, all. I'm on my phone. I should have fired up everything. Should have done like a 6-camera shoot and got the lights out and live streamed it to everybody's individual laptop. But a big win, or hopefully, fingers crossed, the deal that I've been working on with Debbie Halliday Corporate for the last 6 months, 7 months, it goes, the marketing department is blasting it out today to all 2,000 agents. So, woo, fingers crossed there.
Yay!
Oh man, so over the weekend, I rather than sit around and have a panic attack or think like it's gonna fail, I actually just went and took the drone, and I've been collecting water towers. So and shooting backgrounds. So it's like I've got so much drone footage of, I went to Prosper, Frisco, Plano, McKinney, Allen, Parker, just getting background footage. And so it's nice, busy work, and flying the drone's fun. It's kind of like, it's kind of like a video game. But so I'm in the holding pattern for what I hope will be the biggest win of wins, but we'll see. You suit up and show up. That's the ticket.
All right. Thank you, Rick. All right. We got our broker associate, Joel. Joel.
Good morning, everyone. So yeah, like both Paul, like Paul said, we got Lindor her first closing last week. Florisa, my downline, also got her first closing as well. She
Nice.
knocked that out in 2 weeks. It was a cash deal, knocked it out in 2 weeks. And so that's really good for them. Also, thanks to Judy, we're working a couple of commercial deals together. Hopefully we can get them closed out and I can get my first commercial out of the way. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just working on that, trying to get my own closing. It's been delayed twice now. So hopefully this week I can get it closed out. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. It's everything that's going on. And yes, I am heavily caffeinated all the time.
All right. Myra.
Hello. First, I'm happy to finally be a part of EXP or get that going with the onboarding process. My win for the week was getting all that done. Getting transferred over and making sure I had everything closed out at my last brokerage, and yeah, it was a little bit confusing. I haven't done that in a while, but thanks for all your help, and looking forward to getting to know everybody on the team and getting started with EXP.
Perfect.
Welcome
Yeah,
aboard.
welcome. And remember, EXP is just a platform. It's our business. What you do with your business, it's how we do it. And you're part with Laura. You got a great team going with Evolving Realty. Yeah, Evolving Realty Group. So just continue. You have a great leader, but at the same time, is you're partners with us, all of us here too. So you're not no longer just with one team. You're with the whole family in a community. So just know that. All right. All right, Calvin. You still on the yacht? You're on mute.
Let me all right. 你关
So
掉你的
Colin, you need Colin, you
Sorry,
need to
we
he needs to
have
lower down
surround
his.
sound over here.
All right, you're good now.
Okay. Well, got back safely thanks to Daniel keeping me out of trouble as always. Daniel's an amazing leader. And this is also like, when we were there, we met up with some new friends and whatnot. They all like kind of feedback, echoing the same things like, oh, Daniel is so good, like taking care of us, grabbing our bags, like making sure like no one left behind. So that's just, Daniel, right? I mean, that's just, his.
I had like 4 battery packs to charge everyone's cell phones.
So, taking awesome pictures, as you can tell from Facebook. We were just there for vacation, not even work, right? My daughter was like, Dad, you didn't go there to work, you go there to have fun. Because all she saw is like all the ATV pictures and like, the boating and things like that. I said, no, that is really working. But how do you explain to like a 5-year-old, right? Like I'm there for work. But really, just blessed to be in this group. And it's spring break this week, and Daniel is still decided to have this call because we know that, sometimes like you just have to, spring break, you just got to do what you got to do, right? You got to close some deals, tours, and this afternoon, Colin has a tour as well. So really blessed to be in this group that, Daniel's always keeping all of us together, right? No one left behind. He always include everybody. Doesn't matter like whether you're we partners or like you're another group and things like that. He's always very inclusive of everybody. So the win for last week we closed on the pad side, and yesterday me and Colin we have a referral from another we partners team on a concept from Europe. So we want to just drive by. I mean, again, commercial, we don't really tour on Saturday and Sunday just because the landlord side of agents, I mean, it's just a norm, right? Monday to Friday, business hours only. But we just kind of drive by the location just, from the outside. And so we drive by like 10 locations because the client is from out of the country. So it's good to kind of spend a little bit more time for him to kind of really understand kind of like how the market works, the things like that. So that's another win, right? Getting referral from our network. So another thing I wanted to stress is, as we are growing this network to a much larger network, could be thousands or a couple thousand in very near future. But we cannot do it on ourselves, right? We cannot do it just relying on Daniel, myself, or Paul, or Judy, or Joe. So all of us have to contribute if you want to create like an ecosystem where you can work, live, breathe, play, have fun, everything in this system. You have to contribute, right? By making relationship, bringing new relationship into this group. And that's what, I've been doing, right, by proactively reaching out to our we partners in different part of the city to really understand them and how we both can collaborate and help each other. In fact, after this call, I have another call that someone reached out to me to want to meet and talk about collaboration. So there's a lot of opportunity within this company itself that you can benefit from it by whether it's referrals or like some training from other groups. There's just so much you can kind of get from this big ecosystem. After all, we are 90,000+ agents company and continue to grow in not just the US but internationally. So start to think big, right? Start to think big. So that's another thing. The key takeaway from Cabo is like, don't think small. Think really, 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 really big, because it will force you to try to find a way to get there. Because if you think small, you will only take the baby steps to get to that point. But if you think big, you will take giant leaps to get to that point. So again, sometimes the things that I said may be too cliche, like, oh, it's like, oh yeah, we heard this thousands of times. But the thing is, if you do not take the action, it's just gonna be it's just like a noise, right? But you got to take the action, think big, and take the action, and you will see the results just started to trickle in. I mean, just believe me, right? Just trust me, right? Trust our leaders, trust Daniel, Judy, Paul. I mean, all our leaders. I mean, all of you guys are leaders. Cindy, right? Joelle. Oh, Cynthia's here. Hi, Cynthia. Cynthia's another leader. So really just have faith and trust and have the confidence that we collectively can get you to the point, to the next level.
All right. Thank you, Calvin. We got Colin up next. Share some wins or share some FOMO.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Well, FOMO, I didn't know Cabo is so, definitely beautiful and a lot of information over there. My friend from California asked me,
The people are beautiful or the scenery are beautiful?
well, both. They told me that I miss out a lot of like fun people to connect, and just it's a big conference, like business mastermind in Cabo. So I told Calvin Daniel I'm gonna attend next year so I can get some mindset and know some people. Um, Waiting for this week. We closed a pet site in Richardson this week and put a couple properties from out of country clients yesterday. We are looking pretty good. I'm working on a couple letter of intent on a commercial lease. And from what Calvin has saying, in some one sentence got me is you need to keep moving. If you can, you need to run. If you cannot run, you need to walk. If you cannot walk, you need to crawl. Whatever you do, you need to keep moving. I appreciate Daniel to have this kind of organization network within the We Partner group. I get a lot of connection from just being inside of this group. We have a Chinese realtor reach out to me for like commercial needs, just building a lot of connections. So thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Paul, and thank you, Calvin, and thank you everyone that in this Zoom call. Appreciate it.
All right. We got Cynthia. Cynthia Day. What's going on?
What's up? I love seeing all these beautiful faces. Hey, y'all.
You gotta come on every week.
I know, right? Well, you know what? I am here. There is no time but the present. So, big wins. Number one, I'm here, right? And had a great mastermind this morning with Papa Panda, aka Daniel, and a fun weekend celebrating family with Judy. And I guess some big wins are that, finally got this $2 million listing under contract. Holy moly. I mean, it was just a big thing on knowing your avatar. So I led really strong with messaging that would work for one type of market, but not necessarily the one that this area was in. So I had to regroup, research, and figure out who my market is and specifically speak the language that this particular market would respond to, that they would recognize. Got 4 offers in, and we chose one. So that was a huge testament to and Paul, we're now teaching this in the coaching program, just, specifically making your messaging target your market, right? So we're teaching the agents this now. So anyways, it's a huge win. And, just to kind of piggyback on what Calvin had said about contributing, right, to the ecosystem. So my business partner, thanks to Daniel, he found my business partner. Nicole and I put together a coaching program, which Paul had the pleasure of, watching us get through our first round. And so now we just continue to perfect it, get better. But we're really wanting to contribute to the transformation of, the real estate agent's career and help them all, create successful businesses, lasting businesses, and help them, increase their production and become very successful. So if we can shave a year off, of someone's time by sharing our experience and not having them go through all the same stumbles and falls and, make all the expensive mistakes and take the long route when they really didn't need to. Like, if we can help prevent an agent, from doing all that and accelerate their success, that's what we specifically want to contribute to our ecosystem. So, we just keep getting better at this. We keep, with the intention of impacting other agents' lives. And so what that means is that leaders like all of us here have the privilege, right, of being able to save themselves time, because we all know that taking on other mentees, and when you build your team, Judy, you came to me one day and you're like, I have no time to close my own deals, right? And so if we can help take the burden off of you leaders, right, and coach your agents for you to become very self-sufficient, confident, top producers themselves, then, that's the contribution that we'd like to make to your life, is adding time and freedom as leaders, and then impact your agents' lives by helping to increase their productivity and give them more money at the end of the day. So, that's a introduction to myself and Nicole Ricks. And we're just here to help. We're here to impact. We're here to, contribute and help all of us, get better together.
Thank you, Cynthia. And Cynthia and I were on a call this morning, and we're discussing maybe having a hybrid where the newer agents can come in person to our office, and we can watch Cynthia and Nicole do their coaching program. They have a 12-week coaching program. So Laura, that I know you're a team leader, like you have some new agents coming on, you can funnel them through Cynthia to go through a 12-week program as well. And whether they go directly to Cynthia and Nicole or come to our office, we'll discuss how that would look like. But we have to be creative, right? Because Nicole and Cynthia are creating something, coaching platform, and they're sharing it with us. And then at the same time as as they perfect it and get things ready to launch for paid coaching in the future, they need more students, mentees to come in, and all the mentees that are coming through, they're starting to close deals, and basically they have the experience. Nicole is a top producer in her market down in San Antonio and McAllen, and she does deals all over Texas. Cynthia is a luxury producer in the South Lake Grapevine area, and that's her market. So it's just good to have people that are giving back into the ecosystem. And when I meet with all of you guys, I always says we all have a skill set to bring to the table, and and I appreciate Nicole and Cynthia doing that. So, all right, Laura, welcome, Laura.
Hi, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I may be a little low. I'm in a class through
Okay,
Zoom right now as well, so I'm trying to multitask.
no worries.
Uh, and I didn't jump in immediately right when it
Yeah,
started. So
we're just sharing
what
wins. Just sharing quick
okay.
wins.
So I mean, one of the biggest wins is that um we're new to EXP and to the partnership with all of you guys. So this is definitely something exciting um, for us. We're looking forward to um, many classes, collaboration, and learning from everybody, and just seeing how we can also be of help to everybody else as well. So, I mean, I'm super, super excited, super excited. I haven't been this excited in a very long time.
That's good.
So
And
that's
this
the
this
biggest win.
excitement continues on. It doesn't stop.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yep. Yes. So
And I
yeah,
met
this is
yeah,
one
I
of my
met
biggest
you
wins.
2 years ago, about 2 years ago.
Yeah. Was it 2 years ago?
Almost.
Oh my
I'll go
goodness.
back to my calendar and find out.
Yeah, yeah, it's been a challenge. But we're here
Yeah,
and I mean it's been amazing so far. Daniel, you've been really great, Calvin, the whole squad over there. So opened the doors up for us and I mean it's been a smooth transition so far. So I really appreciate that and we're looking forward to see, our growth and collaborating with everybody and learning. And I really like what you just said about the team and the training, the mentorship, which you just mentioned. I forgot what was her name that was just speaking before.
Cynthia.
Cynthia, yeah. So that's really great. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and you two could connect because you guys are both team leaders and running your own teams, and you guys can just connect with each other directly and then just kind of see. And I told Cynthia today is like hang out with us, because Cynthia and Nicole have their own network. They're managing that, but sometimes we also need to come back to the pack to see what's going on because as leaders we need our inner circle of friends of just of likes like-minded mindset to just keep us moving forward.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you.
no problem. Thank you. All right, Angela Pack, are you able to speak? Try it again. I think I muted you.
Okay.
There
Can
you
you
go.
hear me now?
Yes, we hear you.
I
How
don't
are
know
you
why
doing?
I'm struggling with the video here, so
No
I have
worries.
not
No
figured
worries.
that out. But
No worries.
anyway, I'm here. I guess that's the big win for right now, or at least partially here, voice wise. Um, I am definitely a new mentee and would love to hear more from Cynthia on her class that I
Perfect.
can take in the future, hopefully, because like I said, starting from ground zero, also have my daughter coming up, almost finishing her classes, and so there'd be two of us. So
Perfect.
I'm just like a sponge taking it in and working those uh, modules that EXP has going on right now and
Yeah.
learning.
After you're done with that, and then your daughter will go through that, and at the same time, you can start connecting with Cynthia and looking at their 12-week, to look at their timeline, and have Lucia also meet with Cynthia too, because I don't think Lucia has met with Cynthia.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Okay.
people who haven't met each other, so
Yeah, that'd be.
We need to have a
we need that.
party.
Yes, we need to have a party.
I'm in. I'm
You
there.
dating?
Okay.
One.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm excited to learn, and I definitely would be a guinea pig for anybody that wants to teach me. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Perfect. Yeah, and
All right.
Cynthia, can you put your contact in the Zoom, and then I'll share it with, put it in our group also. All right, thank you, Angela. Ella and Justine.
Hi everyone, happy Monday. Good morning.
Morning.
Not much wins for me here. I just wish for all of you to have like a a close deals for everyone. Just that.
Good. Thank you. Justine.
Hi everyone, good morning. Happy Monday. So my win last week was my baby turned 2 months old. And we celebrated it with my family.
That's good. Baby growing. Ella, thank you for everything. Justine and Ella are always behind the scenes on my WhatsApp, and I'm always like texting randomly at different odd hours. Whatever my brain, I kind of put it on there. And they're working with Cindy to also work on an onboarding package. So maybe we can talk to Cynthia too, what you have on onboarding with EXP, and we're just trying to create something where we just hand off as well your first 90 days, your first 120 days. I know you, Cynthia, you have something. So Cindy and Cynthia, please connect because we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We just need to R&D, rip off and duplicate and put everything together. Same thing with you, Laura. Whatever we have, if you can make it better, please let us know. So I'll close off. Kind of wins. Win was going to Cabo, meeting with a lot of leaders. Paul mentioned a gentleman named Phil Stringer with AI, listening to his story. So I've heard Phil at the luxury event before speak about AI, but I didn't hear his story, how he started and how he got there. We all have a story, and it's not always the highs. We have a down, and Phil had a very, he was just sharing his story that he needed to get to see Tony Robbins. He needed to get to the Bill conference, and he didn't have the money to get there, but because he had a determination to get there, he found his way. I didn't know at shareholders in Florida, when we were in Florida, we enjoyed our Airbnb. Phil could afford a hotel. He slept in the car, but he wanted to be around like-minded people. And we have leaders that way, and just know that we are blessed every day, right? And we have other leaders that are in the making, right? We look at Brent Gove; he has 20,000 people. They said that there's going to be a new Brent Gove that's not even in our company yet. My focus has been growth. For the past 3 years, we built the foundation together. I'm excited. Why am I excited? Because I get to meet new people every week that look at this opportunity and that want to run with us. So that is my excitement. Like Peggy, I just met you, a little less than a month ago, you know, and Laura, even though, we've been talking to Laura for 2 years, but not really, it's timing, right? Now Laura's whole team, and then now Laura's trying to connect with like 3 or 4 people this week, and just try to make those connections. Myra, I don't know if you're new in the business or you've been with Laura for a while. I don't, same thing. How can I grow and help you guys continue to succeed? And Cynthia, I'm glad that you're on this call because, I know that you're busy, you're focused on what you're doing, but it's also good to be on these huddles because it is sharing wins and connecting because this ecosystem doesn't happen by itself, right? It's not an ecosystem if we as leaders don't connect. So I'm really happy, and that's a win for having, whether it's 5 people or 15 people or 20 people or 50 or 100 people in the future that get on these calls. You know, the goal is we share wins. We're here to motivate each other, and just kind of continue to support. So I appreciate everyone getting on this call. It is Monday. If you're on spring break week, if you have kids, enjoy spring break. Try to take a break if you can. I will this week as well, but of course I'm be onboarding Laura's team and rest of we have some more other people onboarding, so I'll be working on that. But just take a break, but also at the same time set goals, because if you don't have a goal, like I told Cynthia, because she was asking about growth, I said you need to find your leaders. Whether it's 3 or 5 this year, you need to find your running partners. So same thing for all of you guys. Find your running partners, people who are willing to you go eat with, travel with, family together, whatever it is. You need to find those 5 to 10 people, and you'll see a big difference in growth. Because without having your growth leaders together, people who have the same mindset of growth, you're not going to grow, right? So just continue to connect them with me, right? My like I said, my focus is growth. So please leverage the time that we're running together, so we can grow and find good people to share the opportunity with to grow. All right, that's all I have to say. Paul, anything else? Good. All right. You guys have a great Monday. Just keep on going. Do some more video content if you can. Chat GPT, leverage that and just go.
Oh, don't forget about the workshop next week, the commercial
Yes.
workshop.
So
Yes.
March 21st, we have a commercial workshop. I'll blast it out again. Ella will update all the emails because we have, I think, 15 people that onboarded this month. So we'll update those emails and then we'll send that out. I do sometimes text people too. So I try not to spam you guys too much, but it's still spamming, but I enjoy it. Anyways, I hope to see you guys next week too.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you.
one more thing. Regional rally is April 16th. Glenn Sanford, our founder, is going to be there. Get your tickets before it gets sold out. And then we have also our Texas Dash. That's April 9th to the 12th. We're going to hit Austin on the 9th. 10th is Houston. Back to Dallas on the 12th. On the 11th, we plan to have our leadership dinner with Tom Trong, our upline partner. That's going to be in town. What is that? That is basically an event that we're doing for agent attraction and also sharing our culture to people and meeting other agents. So if you have people in those markets and you can't go physically, but you want to invite them to that event, please do. Let us help you share the culture, and then you follow up with that agent that you invite. If you can come, please let us know or if you can be a driver and drive your team to come with us for all 3 cities, it'd be great. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.